Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Average Joe Dividends YouTube channel. If you've been following this journey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. Also, hit that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Getting paid just for owning stocks. This is what dividend investing is all about. This is my weekly buy video, and my current strategy is to deposit $250 of my own money per week and let the portfolio do the heavy lifting for me going forward. All dividends received are reinvested back into the stock from which it was received. My goal is to put this money to work for me in the long term to build a growing and reliable income stream. I'm a long-term buy and hold investor who focuses primarily on individual blue chip stocks as well as ETFs and CEFs. What we're looking at right now is my M1 stock brokerage. Let's take a look at the performance from the last year. And we can see it's up 8.68%. Let's look at the last week because that was the last time I did an update video for the portfolio. And we're actually up, even though today I think is a down day. So we're up 1.17 from last week. And we're down just slightly today, 0.05%. And let's take a look at the activity log because I want to show you exactly what I bought. And this morning with my $250 that was deposited this morning. And there's also, it looks like a $10.14 dividend reinvestment. So that was from Pfizer. We'll go ahead and take a look in here what these three buys were. And we can see first up was SCHD for $169.21. Then up next, JEPI, $80.78, and then that dividend drip or dividend reinvestment from Pfizer, $10.15. And what I want to show you is what the result was, what this did to my cash flow. Obviously, it put in $260.14 more value into the portfolio. That's if the price of all the stocks remains static from where I bought it from. Of course, that's never the case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my Google Sheets. It's a spreadsheet, Google Docs spreadsheet. I'll put a link below in the description so you can see all the stocks that I have an investment with. And you can see here on the left is the company and the ticker, current share price, shares, market value, my cost basis. You can see SCHD, I'm up 38.80. That's including the dividends that have been paid. And you can see here the dividend per share. The ones I've highlighted in purple, those are variable. And with an SCHD, a JEPI, especially those have been changing. And I predict SCHD at the end of March when they announce their new dividend. I'm guessing it's going to be about 52 to 55 cents. It's going to go down. Usually the first one in the quarter. The first quarter is the lowest, and the third and fourth quarter the dividend picks back up, and that's kind of the same with JEPI as well. But what I want to show you is the cash flow, and right now this portfolio is generating an monthly average of $813.86 in dividend income. And I'm going to update what those buys did. And I have a tab in this spreadsheet here called M1 Data. And what this M1 Data tab will do is when I pull the raw data from M1, I go to the Holdings tab as soon as it loads. And I'll do a quick copy. I'm going to grab it from name and go all the way down. It's just going to be a copy and paste. What this is doing is when it's three different stocks, it's not such a big deal because what I have to do is I have to change the number of shares has changed, and also my cost basis has changed as well. So what this does is when I paste this into here, I do a paste special values only, it's going to change the amount of shares for SCHD, actually for everything. Everything that's changed is going to update that. So let's go take a look at the dividend portfolio tab, we'll take a look at that. The cash flow is now going up to $815.03. And what I've been doing is I've been tracking on this tab, like a ledger, anytime I buy stocks, anytime there's a dividend raise. Last one was from Best Buy. They increased their dividend by 5%. So you can see what I did my cash flow, a whole 10 cents per month going forward. But all these transactions add up. The last big one was when I did a $3,000 buy, and I did a video for this last week where I bought $1,000 each of medical properties, OHI and Verizon, and you can see what that did to my monthly income going forward. So what I need to do is I need to grab the new amounts, and we're going to track that. So it's 815.03. I'm going to put that into the if I can go to the right tab here. So 815.03 right here. And we'll get the difference. So positive. So I added an extra $1.17 to my income going forward. So I think it's really important as a dividend investor that you track this, because sometimes, especially when we have these big red days, it's good to know that you're making progress with your cash flow. And that's, of course, if you don't have stocks that are cutting their dividends, like a VF Corp. I'm trying to think of another one. Intel. Those can really affect your cash flow average. A JEPI, but I know the JEPI one is temporary. I'm betting that they're going to increase their dividend. We're down to 41 cents with JEPIs. It was at 44. It was at from 57. So we've had several of them. So it's been as high as 61 cents since I've owned it. So, but JEPI historically has paid a lower dividend in the first part of the year. So we're going to track that going forward. We'll see. I'm predicting instead of these minuses in my monthly income to be positives. But SCHD, you can see in December 7th, they had a raise. Remember, up to the 70-cent mark. But I'm predicting we're going to go down, and it's gonna hit my monthly income quite significantly. But I think it's going to be temporary, because I think in June, September, especially December of 23, it's really going to pick up. I predict that SCHD is going to have a higher dividend than 70 cents. That's what it was in December. So that's what I want to show you. I just want to show you what I purchased. And again, it was primarily SCHD with some JEPI, and then the Pfizer dividend drip. And recapping, the additional $1.17 was the result of my $250 deposit and Pfizer dividend drip. So thanks for staying to the end. If you got value from this video, please click the like button and subscribe so you do not miss future videos. The videos I've been doing are these weekly buys. This is my 15th update. And I did a video last week of the $3,000 I tossed into the market. And I also do a monthly recap of all the dividends that I received. So I recommend you go check those out, and you can see what kind of dividends I'm getting from this portfolio. Thanks again, and have a great week.